Hiya, I'm Orla, I'm 23 and I'm just coming towards the end of my first year as a student midwife. So now we're going to be talking about my experience at interview just to give you an idea of what it was like. So I went to 2 interviews in the end and got 2 offers from them. So that was for Greenwich and Canterbury. I had 1 rejection in the whole admissions process and then I turned down 1 as I'd already got offers from the ones that I wanted. So I was constantly looking on the RCM website at the news, and I think at the time it was the big debate over breastfeeding in public. I may be wrong, but just looking at the news constantly, as this was really good to bring up at interview. I also read the Independent Midwife for Kent's book called The Baby's Coming by Virginia Howes. It was such an interesting read, but obviously if you mention this, you must show your understanding that there are differences between independent midwives and those working for the NHS, so just to show your understanding. I'm always watching documentaries on YouTube and other things like that, just to give me a bit more insight as to what the role entails. I had some work experience with NCT, and I attended their Bumps, Babies and Beyond class for quite a while, so this was something that I could really talk about and to show my commitment, and I'd gone out of my way to organise something like this. So if you're struggling for ideas for work experience, go onto the NCT website and see what classes they've got in your area, because they're really welcoming and really good. I also did some volunteering, and as I'd been to university before, I'd studied for the Leicester Award, so I was at the University of Leicester, and it's just a volunteering award that recognises your achievements. So I was volunteering at an after-school club for disadvantaged children in the area, and it was a nursery as well. So basically, with things like that, if you're unable to get work experience, so you can just talk about your job, and then any qualities that you see would be the same for that as a midwife. For example, being confident and communicating with the public. That is a major thing that they will look for. So it's really good if you're able to just relate what you've done and how that would be good to be a midwife. So as I've said, I've also done my degree, so I was talking about that quite a lot. That was in biological sciences, so it's quite has been quite useful so far, especially in the biology module, obviously, in relating things like that. So they were quite interested to ask about that. I also played hockey at university, so as I said in the previous video, they might ask about any extracurricular activities you have, so that's quite good. I was also part of the committee as well for hockey, so that gives me something like a leadership quality that I'll also be able to talk about. They also asked how I organise myself, as you do have to be really organised as a student midwife. So I think I said something along the lines of, because I've got a whiteboard in my room and would write down lists of things that I need to do, tick them off as I go along, things like that basically, but just be honest of what you normally do, but maybe have a think about that. I also spoke about planning my Gap Medics trip, as I've been to Tanzania twice now with Gap Medics, on their Obs and Gynae programme, which was amazing. Also then you may want to revise simple maths such as fractions and division. There should be websites you can go on to practice, so just by searching this, as a lot of the universities have them on their website, so that's for the maths and literacy tests that they do. So therefore also don't forget your stationery and a calculator if need be. Any other questions at all, just ask, anything I've missed, and don't forget to subscribe for any more helpful videos. Thanks for watching, guys.